This free step-by-step video comes to you directly from Haynes. You can complete more than 200 jobs on this vehicle when you purchase the complete Haynes online manual at haynes.com.
Warning: wait until the engine is cold before starting this procedure. Do not allow antifreeze to come in contact with your skin or with the painted surfaces of the vehicle. Rinse off spills immediately with plenty of water. Never leave antifreeze lying around in an open container or in a puddle in the driveway or on the garage floor. Children and pets are attracted by its sweet smell, but antifreeze can be fatal if ingested. Pull the bonnet release latch located on the passenger side kick panel and lift the bonnet safety latch and raise the bonnet upwards. Cooling system draining. With the engine completely cold, remove the expansion tank filler cap, turn the cap anti-clockwise, wait until any pressure remaining in the system is released, and then unscrew it and lift it off. Jack up the front of the car and support it on axle stands. Remove the engine undershield. For draining of the cooling system, the radiator drain tap is difficult to access and requires the removal of the front bumper. To avoid this, the cooling system can be drained by removing the lower main coolant hose connection to the engine. Remove the spring clip from the hose with a suitable tool. Release the hose and catch the coolant in a suitable container. To assist draining, open the cooling system bleed screws on the thermostat housing and on the heater hose. If compressed air is available, Renault suggests inserting an air line into the expansion tank to drive out as much fluid as possible. After the cooling system has drained, refit the hose to the engine and secure the spring clip. Cooling system basic flushing. The simplest method for flushing the system is to drain the system and then refill the system with clean water. When the system is full, drain the system a second time. If not already done, open the cooling system bleed screws. With the expansion tank filler cap removed, fill the cooling system completely with clean water up to the max mark on the expansion tank. Release the hose and allow the water to be drained. Check the condition of the water drained. If it is clean, flushing is complete. If not, repeat the process. Refit the hose to the engine and secure the spring clip. Refit the engine undershield. Lower the car to the ground. Cooling system filling. Before attempting to fill the cooling system, make sure that all hoses and clips are in good condition and that the clips are tight. Note that an antifreeze mixture must be used all year round to prevent corrosion of the engine components. With the expansion tank cap removed and the cooling system bleed screws already open, slowly fill the system until the coolant level reaches the max mark on the expansion tank. Close the bleed screws in turn when coolant, free from air bubbles, emerges from each one. Start the engine and run it at a fast idle speed, approximately 2000 rpm. As soon as the engine is running, top up the level in the expansion tank if necessary, then refit and tighten the expansion tank filler cap. The cap should not normally be removed when the engine is running, nor when the system is hot. Allow the engine to run at 2000 rpm until the cooling fan has cut in and out 3 times. Stop the engine and allow the engine to cool for at least an hour and preferably overnight. Recheck the coolant level, top up the level if necessary and refit the expansion tank filler cap. The level should be between the min and max marks when the engine is cold. Airlocks. If after draining and refilling the system, symptoms of overheating are found which did not occur previously, then the fault is almost certainly due to trapped air at some point in the system, causing an airlock and restricting the flow of coolant. Usually the air is trapped because the system was refilled too quickly. If an airlock is suspected, first try gently squeezing all visible coolant hoses. A coolant hose which is full of air feels quite different to one full of coolant when squeezed. After refilling the system, most airlocks will clear once the system has cooled and been topped up. While the engine is running at operating temperature, switch on the heater and the heater fan and check for heat output. Provided there is sufficient coolant in the system, any lack of heat output could be due to an airlock in the system. In the worst case, the system will have to be at least partially drained and flushed to clear the problem. In this instance, the coolant can be saved for reuse as well.